Children, now we are going to learn about chromatography. Chromatography is one of the method of purification, or we can also say that separation. So the word chroma that represents color. So the separation of different colored constituents of chlorophyll, it was separated in 1906 by a scientist called M.S. Sweat, a Russian botanist. He achieved it by passing a petroleum ether solution of chlorophyll present in leaves through a column of calcium carbonate firmly packed into a narrow glass tube. Different components of the pigments separated into different zones. Now this technique is equally well applied to separation of colorless substances also. So the main principle laid behind chromatography is that it consists of two phases. One is the stationary phase and the other one is the mobile phase or moving phase. Stationary phase means it is fixed. If the stationary phase is a solid, moving phase is a mobile phase is a liquid. Or when the stationary phase is a liquid, moving phase is a solid or gas, like this. So what is meant by chromatography means process of separation of a mixture by the differential movement of the compound through a porous medium under the influence of a moving solvent is known as chromatography. So here there are four types or five types of chromatography, that is column chromatography, thin layer chromatography, paper chromatography, gas liquid chromatography, ion exchange chromatography. But in your book it is given only three: column, next thin layer, next paper. One by one we are going to see what is column chromatography. That is a long glass column is taken like this, it is given in a book. A long glass column taken and a small piece of cotton is placed at the end, lower end of the column. The column is packed with that is a stationary phase, that is fixed phase, and the adsorbent like silica or alumina, which act as the stationary phase, that is a fixed phase. Now the mixture to be separated is placed on the top of the adsorbent. It is placed here. Then we have to add a suitable solvent, that is called eluent. As the solvent flows down, the compounds are separated depending upon the degree of adsorption, depending upon the colors. They are separated by using the stationary phase and the mobile phase and by using the solvent added. Then the compound which is readily adsorbed is now, it is opened and one by one it is taken out. Thus they are separated. Usually this is meant for the colored substances. The colored substances, after separating one by one we are opening the tap and taking out. So this is called as column chromatography. Likewise, the second one is thin layer chromatography. Here also a glass sheet like this, glass sheet coated with a thin layer of silica, that is the stationary phase. Then the this glass sheet is called as chromoplate. Then the mixture which is to be separated, just placed the lower edge of the glass plate. We have to keep it here. The solvent moves up the glass plate. Solvent moves up the glass plate. This is taken in a vessel. The solvent moves up the glass plate due to capillary action. Then the components present in the mixture get separated at different distances depending upon the degree of absorption. Colorless compounds are weaved under the UV light. So what is the retention factor? Retention factor is equal to, that is RF, is equal to distance moved by the substance from the baseline. Here, distance moved by the solvent from the baseline. Here, substance from the baseline. Then next solvent from the baseline. From the baseline. Baseline means this is the baseline. Then after that, how much distance the particles moved. Similarly, the next one is paper chromatography. It is an example of partition chromatography. A strip of paper which acts as the stationary phase. This paper is called as chromatographic paper. The mixture is placed at the base of the paper. Then the paper is suspended in a solvent. Solvent that is called a mobile phase. Then when the solvent moves up the paper, the different components present in the mixture retained by the paper depending upon the partitions, that is called as chromatogram. The colored components are visible at different heights on the chromatogram. Colorless compounds are viewed under the UV light. So, mainly the chromatographic, the technique is applied only to separate the colored substances only. Main thing you have to keep in mind, it consists of two phases, stationary phase, mobile phase. Mobile means moving. While the solvent moving, the particle, the colored compound separated at different heights due to the mobile phase. Stationary phase already fixed in the plate or in the paper. Because of the two phases, mobile phase and the stationary phase, the colored components are separated and get purified.